Okay, first I'm gonna edit the stream info. What I should have done first. World of Warcraft Classic. Do not allow. English. Okay, good. Okay, this thing's picking up good. Okay, time to go over these changes to make. So first off, I'm actually picking up where I left off last stream where I was providing item changes. Since then, I have done a whole lot of stuff off stream to figure out what to do about re-itemization and stuff like that. But first, I'm gonna do some other stuff. Okay, so first off, it still says secure to double the amount of curative hides required to craft everything. That's an anti-8 change, so let's remove that. Tick hide. Delete. Thick hide. It does not say it in the notepad version, it did say it in the Word version. I just forgot to delete it from the Word version. Okay. Next up, PO notification devices will go under new/remove engineering products, or electrocution rates will go under engineering changes. Which one to do? Or those question marks back there? No, names. Just names. Only names. Okay, so. These will go down here because these count as profession buffs, I guess. Electrocution rays. Cut. Paste. Save. Next up, all temporary summons should be the disqualifying item list. Okay. First, I'm going to put this up here in the change log. Remember to make everything not require twice as many cure thick hides to craft as before. And then, just putting something from one section to another section, and it's so close, it don't need to be in the change. It don't need to be in change log. Okay, next up, all temporary summons gotta be in the legendary weapon boss disqualifying item lists. Computer, desktop, plus. Oh, wrong document. Legendary weapon soul boss fights. Summoning items. Let me see. Got that. That. Elemental oil enchants, infused. Maturation potions. If maturation potion, if used. Anything else? Mechanical dragon link. If used. Compact harvest reaper. Goes before mechanical dragon link. Get rid of that diffuser, don't need to have it there. Cinder bracers. Actually, yeah, mechanical driving, even if you don't need it. You shouldn't even have that stuff equipped. And now I think about it, Book of the Dead and Ancient Cornerstone Grimoire won't do anything but their summons. So, gonna keep going here. Mechanical Dragonling, Mithril, Mechanical Dragonling, Arcanite Dragonling, and whatever else I forgot. Yes, and whatever else I forgot to mention. Do note that a Bisc Shard no longer summons anything anymore. Now it just costs Soulfire rank. Oh, wait, no, Howl of Terror on a cooldown. I think. Hold on, let me check here. A Bisc Shard. Yeah, Howl of Terror rank 1 if no mana costs. You can use it. You can use the trinket while Howl of Terror is on cooldown. What the hell was I doing? Oh yeah. Hopefully added the rest of the game's summoning items to the disqualifying item list for the legendary weapon boss fights. Okay, next up. Check to see if existing profession cooldowns could be used to exploit the legendary weapon boss fights. Okay, off the top of my head. Alchemists get Manner Spiritual Potion, Conductive Potion, which just as a dot, gives you just put the dot on the target. Cancellation Potions that dispel stuff. Yeah, that's not really worth. Nah, that's not a problem. They also get, let me see here, Coughing Gas Potions. Don't think that'll be a problem. Wait. Well, it also crowd controls you. They get hallucinatory potions. And they're intended to use consumables that are not profession cooldowns. Wait a second. Profession. As well as everything that invokes a profession cooldown. Okay. Yeah, that'll make it easier. They're just one time per character fights, basically. So it ain't so bad. Additional disqualifying items for certain bosses. Let me see here. Delete. Okay, yeah, that definitely poses a problem. Profession cooldowns would definitely pose a problem. If they were allowed to use them on the legendary weapon boss fights. Okay. Save. Jeez. Made the usage of profession cooldowns. Wait a second. That means that professions that gives you temporary stat bonuses would not count as using a profession cooldown, and it'd give you an advantage over professions that don't let you use it over professions that don't give you passive stuff unless... jeez. Hold on here. Jeez. I didn't save it, I don't think. Okay, try this again. Hopefully I didn't save it. Oh, Jesus, that's it there. Okay, okay. You have to go put this stuff back. Okay, gonna have to actually rub my brain cells together here. Let me see. This is a guy where you have to, jump across the laser beams. So, and lesser blink. There are no profession cooldowns that interrupt guys, but there are profession cooldowns that silence guys, if I think? I actually forget. Off the top of my head. Let me see. This here is a guy that has the medium ads and the small ads and roots you. So yeah, and roots you with every hit, so that you have to not be immune to root in order to not be disqualified, unless it's a natural immunity like paladins get. So lesser blink. Hold on, take a break here. Elemental. Oil. If you... Elemental oil, if used. Compact Harvest. Reaper. Explosive Sheep. Goblin Bomb Dispenser. Target Dummy, Advanced Target Dummy, Masterwork, Target Dummy, Mechanical Dragonling, Mithril, Mechanical Dragonling, Arcanite, Dragonling, don't forget Loveful. Wasn't there something else? I'm pretty sure there's something else. Got target dummy, explosive sheep, elemental oils, compact harvest, reavers, advanced target dummy, mechanical dragonlings, goblin bombs, specialists, no much battle chicken. Oh, no much battle chicken. No mish battle chicken. 6 demon bag. This doesn't go here, this goes before the profession stuff. Because 6 demon bag has a chance to summon a Fell Hunter, which can really mess with some of these fights. Alarmo bot. Like, even though it probably won't matter, but what the hell? Cannonball runner. Oh, cannonball runner. Cannonball runner, barrel peasant girl, got it. Got Thorian Fleet, got the Defender of the Timbermaw. Ancestral staff, if used. Got all metal oils, Arcanite Draglings. Field repair bots are fine, they don't actually do anything. Mechanical Greens, Cinerabrations, and I got maturation potions too. Okay, good. That's all the temporarily summonable creatures in the game except field repair bots, which don't count because they're non-combat. Isn't it called No-ish Alarm Bot? Alarm bot. No-ish alarm bot. Okay, okay. Put the no-ish there. Cut. Paste. Okay, back down to here. None to Furyfied. This guy is, thunderstorms moving around. You gotta dodge him. And he shield wall so he can't burst him the fuck down. Let me see, splits. Oh yeah, the illusions, I forgot. Okay. This is a guy that has a fuck ton of hit points, makes illusions of himself every here and there that all have the same exact name as him, except they're blue, so you gotta target the right guy, which makes the illusions go away after hitting him. The right guy. With a single target attack. Makes randomly generated amazing lethal fire. Okay, so you don't want to get teleport. I don't want to let you teleport out of the maze. So, or casting lesser blink. Okay, the boss might be aggroed. Oh yeah, this is a platforming boss. And hunters can't get lesser blink because you can't equip a relic or wand. The Atish fight. Yeah, it's okay if you use lesser blink for something like this. Fuck, I got a lot of shit to do today, so, hold on, check to see if I'll just do this tomorrow. Check to see if existing profession cooldowns would interfere with the legendary weapon boss fights. Oh, and before I forget, well, I actually have this written down, but did I ever do that? I'm pretty sure I've done it by now. Pretty sure. Okay. I just forgot to delete that. Okay, so, since it's not going to general, this goes on our hunter pets. Cut. These are all those reminders for me, by the way. I don't necessarily keep this up to date. Paste. Go. Recalculate the damage dealt by fireball pet at some point. It may be very slightly inaccurate since I'd redetermined how to calculate for something's damage being increased by its only being able to critically compensate for by its being able to critically strike as a spell, and by its only being able to, and by an innate being compensated for by an inability to critically strike. I should read chat more often. Okay, save. Yeah, fuck all. Let's go over this later when I have all the profession cooldowns in front of me. Do it later in the stream. Before ending the stream, finish going over the legendary weapon. Finish making sure that profession cooldowns won't trivialize the legendary weapon boss fights. Okay, moving on. Add to the reverse engineered itemization formula, talk about how many itemization points give you based on the sign slot on envelope. So, this is actually already in the document, but it's not in the parts I put on the internet. These parts that you're looking at here are all from my references. One-hand melee weapons get high level divided by 5.25 itemization points if blue. Chests, legs, helms, and two-hand melee weapons get high level over 2.1 itemization points if blue. Gloves, boots, belts, and shoulders get high level over 2.75 itemization points if blue. Ranged weapons, including relics, get high level over 6.75 itemization points if blue. Trinkets get high level over 3 itemization points if blue. Amulets, rings, cloaks, and bracers get high level over 3.71 itemization points if blue. Don't ask me why it's 3.71, but that's just the number that fits into everything that already exists in Vanilla Classic for all the green suffix items. Pretty much all of them fit that particular number. That's actually pretty strange. It also fits shields and offhand frills, but I arbitrarily increased it. Oh, not equals. Divided by. However, for shields and offhand frills, I had to raise it to eye level over 3.5 so that one-handed melee weapons plus a shield or offhand frill can compete with a two-handed weapon concerning the total amount of itemization points on a one-handed melee weapon plus shield or offhand frill compared to the total amount of itemization points on a two-handed weapon. For example, a one-hander plus offhand frill versus a staff for a mage. Anyway, shields and offhand frills get eye level over 3.5 itemization points. It'd be eye level 3.71 itemization points. But I want one hand plus offhand frill / shield to have as many itemization points as two hands have. Combined itemization points. Do note that. How do I explain this here? This accounts for melee stat scaling harder with two weapons than with one weapon, as well as for the dual wield penalty. And that's not gonna explain. You know, I'm just not gonna explain here. Fuck, I can't even remember how to explain it. So I'm just gonna put... It'd be OP if it was eye level over 4.2. Half of two hand. And I forgot how to explain why. But if you do the math yourself, you should, and not forget to account for the dual wield hit penalty, then you should be able to figure it out yourself pretty easily. Cut, paste. Alright, cut. Paste. If an item is green, it's treated as if its eye level is 6 points lower. If an item is epic, it's treated as if its eye level is 6 points higher than if it was blue. If an item is legendary, it's treated as if its eye level is 12 points higher than if it was blue. Which also affects its base stats. Base stats is a term that many people would think refer to strength, agility, stamina, and spirit, and possibly also health and mana. So instead of saying base stats, I'm going to say the stats that it'd have if it had 0 itemization points. Or its base damage, durability. I like this one, also durability. It's base damage and armor. Okay, it's base damage and armor. Or armor. It's base damage, armor, and / or block value. There, because shields exist too. Copy, paste, paste. Okay. What? It's supposed to be here. Remembered to finally got around to denoting how many itemization points gear gets based on its item slot, eye level, and item quality. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. Oh, hold on. Base itemization points. I'm too lazy to explain why right now. Yeah, honestly, I'm too lazy to just rub my brain cells together and explain why. I already did a lot of rubbing my brain cells together off stream. Now I just want to do stuff that's brain dead easy. Putting all these changes in the actual document. Okay, next up. Itemize poker debt. Already did that. For fire damage plus healing, frost damage plus healing, and frost damage plus healing items. Only that and that. Okay, okay. Go back here. Eye level under 45 letter, or eye level over 40. Well, any male, actually. Male or eye level over 45 leather. Male. Copy, paste, paste. Made the thing where I make fire slash frost slash plus healing on shaman gear. How the hell do I describe this? Concisely describe this. Made the itemization point exceptions. Itemization point costs exceptions for shaman gear that has fires, frost, and slash or plus heat. That's a combination of 2 or 3 of plus fire damage, frost damage, or plus healing on it. Not applied to eye level under 45 leather. Wait. Why would leather as a eye level 40 or higher even have that stuff? Even have fire frost damage on it? It wouldn't. Okay, okay, so it's leather or male. So I just put that back the way it was. Huh, okay. Or male. Or male. Okay. Alright, just get that one. Don't growl and cower cost energy. Get rid of the relevant tidbit and big bites energy cost. In other words, cost of 80 energy. Scroll down. Hunter pets. Growl. Oh, it costs focus. And cower. And Crockless can learn this, if I recall. Actually, I'm not reading it. Like cower. It doesn't even say. Can be learned by all failures. Okay, okay. Wowhead guys aren't always accurate. But I'm pretty sure Petopia is pretty reliable. Anyway. Yeah, so. I delete this part. You'll still be able to growl or cower after a big bite. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to leave it at 100 focus. Big bite. Okay. Yeah, Big Bite is a pretty powerful pet ability. Well, if it's 270 and 324 base damage at max rank on a 10-second cooldown. Okay, next up. NPC Thunderclap damage will be increased by 15 point a bunch of decibel stuff percent instead of 7.5%. Thunderclap. So 15.021395. So in here. 3488. 372% more raw damage. Okay, okay. NBC Thunderclap. I don't think it's on its best control line. Okay. Thunderclap will deal. Okay. Haste. Whoa. Haste. Save. Save. Okay. Increase the damage by NPC Thunderclaps by how about I just say how much? How about I just say somewhat slightly increase the damage on NPC Thunderclaps? Okay. Nerf swipe pet. Change the bear's swipe ability to, okay. The swipe ability that bears get ain't really that great. But, 35 to 51 damage, 40 focus, no cooldown. It actually ain't that bad in its current state, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. No, wait, yeah, I'm gonna give it bonus threat. Okay, okay. And causing 75% extra threat. A small amount of additional threat. All ranks generate 75% bonus threat. Okay. Copy. Swipe pet. Paste. Made swipe pet also generate 75% bonus threat. Why am I giving it the bonus threat? Because I want the ability to... This is probably the least useful pet-specific ability in the game right now, and I want it to feel more useful. So I made it generate 75% bonus threat. So, 35 plus 51 divided by 2. So it deals an average of 43 damage. So, and before it would generate 43 average threat against a single target, but now it will generate 75 but 25 threat against a single target on average. That's if it doesn't crit, but that's also before damage multipliers. Anyway, I'll make it feel a little bit less useful, at least. At least. Anyway. Should an area of effect spell trigger a spell proc permitted effect, it'll be applied to a random target that affects unless it's a smart heal, in which case it'll function as normal. Okay, so SPPM. Area of effect spells. AoE spells that trigger and SPPM effects will use it upon a random target that it affected during the tick that acted as how do I describe this? It randomly affects one of the targets that it hits when the SPPM proc gets triggered. So spell proc permanent effects gets triggered by an area effect spell, and the spell immediately applies the spell proc permanent effect to one of the targets that it is currently affecting. That it already affected. Upon triggering. A random target that it affected, that the triggering spell cast already affected upon triggering. Okay. Area of effect spells to trigger a spell proc permanent effect will use it upon a random target that the triggering spell cast already affected upon triggering. Unless it's a smart heal, in which case it'll function as normal. Well, if applicable. Okay. Copy spells such as drain life. Paste. Okay, good. Save. Did I find what the end bosses in Death Hole and Ruins of Endor Hall drop its epic items? Death Hole. Something there. Ruins of Endor Hall. Oh, this is a pretty outdated change. Delete. Ruins of Endor Hall. Jeez, I'm glad I caught that. Delete. Ugh. That was a very outdated change. Yeah, the Ruins of Endor Hall is supposed to be a 10-man raid, but I'd have to use it to just... But I had used to make the raid be an outdoor raid zone that's a 10-man raid with no additional loot, but recently I turned it into an instance 10-man raid that does have its own loot. And more than just the Raja Summoner's bosses. More than just him and his various spots. More than just him and the various spots. Anyway, what the hell was I doing here? Yes, I wanted to find what the end bosses in the Ruins of Endor Hall and Deathholm drop. You know what? I'm not going to do that before I need to stream. I don't want to think so much today. I can just do this tomorrow off stream. Define what the end boss is in the Ruins of Endor Hall and Deathholm will drop. What epic items? If I recall correctly, one is supposed to drop a caster dagger, and the other is supposed to drop a caster staff. Instead of making pet elemental damage have non-standard values. Oh boy, I'm going to do that later. Instead of making pet elemental damage have non-standard values so that the different stat splits for them can all have different results by level 60, just disallow pets from having conflicting stat splits in the first place. This is something I can do tomorrow. Also, as I go through the pets again, go through pets and the design document at large again to redo the stats that I'd recently redefined the values of. To reassign the items and such. To reassign stuff that has success that I'd recently redefined the values of. Okay. Go through pet stats and the design document. Okay. Next up. Okay. Now, I'm going to do a lot of item changes. Right after I end the stream and